What up, Scoobs? Dre here.
Alex here.
And today, it's a very special day for us, for we are celebrating one of our most beloved holidays here around Scooby Studios. That's 420, y'all.
And we've been celebrating all day long
Yeah, we have.
Scooby Studios. Now we want to celebrate with you by giving you a Scooby foursome of our favorite stoner movies.
Let's really light this candle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. In honor of this momentous holiday, Keller, please tell the Scoobs your favorite stoner films, 4 to 1.
Okay. So, starting with number 4, we have The Big Lebowski. Obviously a classic. I watched this movie all throughout high school and, watched it in a certain state of mind, and I was kind of confused about the plot of the movie until I recently saw a screening of it in Hollywood where I learned that the whole movie kicks off because someone pissed on the dude's rug. Yeah, and the dude is just a legend. So,
all right,
we got to go with The Big Lebowski.
That he is. Okay, coming in for me at number 4, I gotta go Danny McBride, James Franco, Your Highness. Basically, keep it short and sweet. It's The Princess Bride meets any Seth Rogen, Danny McBride, James Franco film. Basically, a prince is due to marry a princess. She gets kidnapped. Danny McBride plays the douchey brother who has to help out James Franco, the noble knight, get his girlfriend back. And the whole time, they're stoned and sexual antics ensue. It's a standard stoner movie.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes me to number 3.
Number 3.
Half Baked.
Come on.
It's the quintessential stoner movie. First of all, you have Dave Chappelle, so put him on anything and it's hilarious. I mean, the Chappelle Show pretty much got me through all my stoner years.
Pre-megastar Dave Chappelle.
Yes. And I also just recently discovered this. I forgot this was a plot point. So I knew that the whole movie was about them trying to bail their friend out of jail.
Sure.
And they're trying to sell pharmaceutical weed to get the money. And the whole time they're smoking, they're just high. So it's obviously that whole funny trope. But the reason the friend is in jail in the first place is because he killed a police horse by feeding him junk food.
There it is. That's the beauty of stoner films, kids. The plot doesn't have to be any more complicated than giving food to a horse. All right, coming in.
Has to be funny.
That's it. Coming in at my number 3, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Obviously, Kevin Smith had to be on my list of stoner films because he's one of the most famous stoners out there. And on my Mount Rushmore director, basically, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back takes everything in the View Askew universe, pretty much every movie Kevin Smith has ever written, directed. They all come together in this wacky comedy in which Jay and Silent Bob are mad that Hollywood's making a movie based on their lives, and they're going to Hollywood to basically get stoned and wreck shop.
Yeah, and we love any kind of movie that has a nod to Hollywood, working in the entertainment industry.
We really do.
Especially when you add weed to it, it just makes it extra funny.
It's a slam dunk for
and
us.
meaningful.
There it is.
Okay. So, that brings me to my number 2, which is This Is the End. Which is honestly one of the funniest movies, stoned or not stoned, I think, of recent time.
It's really good.
Because you have all of these A-list actors acting as themselves as if the world is ending, as this is the end. So you could kind of get to see how their personalities are in real life, and they're just trying to survive this apocalyptic time. And the whole time I was watching it, I did not know. I was like, what is happening? Well, also, and there might have been a reason for that, now that I think about it. But I was just like,
there's a common thread behind our recollection of all these movies today.
I was like, what is happening? And I didn't realize until the very end that it was The Reckoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought like it was an alien abduction until the end.
Makes sense.
And then it wasn't. And it was an awesome movie.
Great movie. Special shout out to Michael Cera in that film.
He is supposed to be really nice and sweet in real life. And in that movie, he's just a complete douchebag. So it's really funny.
True story, based on actual events. All right, coming in at my number 2, Friday.
Yes.
Ice Cube.
It's classic.
Chris Tucker at like his height of Def Comedy Jamness. I mean, what more do I need to say about this movie? It's Friday. You ain't got no job. It ain't nothing to do but get high. And that's a sentiment I think we can all sign off on this holiest of holidays.
That it is, Dre. Okay, so that takes me to my numero uno.
Hit it.
Very excited about this. Super Troopers.
There it is.
The Snozzberries taste like Snozzberries. And it just rings true to your local cops not having anything better to do than just bust some teens trying to have a good time.
Sounds like
That resonates with me.
Sounds like there's a story there. Also, I feel like this movie is the spiritual inspiration to Reno 911, a great
For
stoner
sure.
TV show for those of you who've never seen. Spark one up on this remembrance and put on some Reno 911. Coming in at my number one, the Harold and Kumar trilogy. Now, I know it's a little bit of a cheat, but between White Castle, Guantanamo Bay, and Christmas, I could not pick one. And plus, I feel like they take place in short enough time.
Yeah, I feel like it's one movie broken into 3 parts.
Especially 1 and 2, which take place on the same day or the
Yeah,
next day.
yeah.
So it's
And
fine.
You can't not choose Harold and Kumar when
Exactly.
you're doing a stoner movie list.
I feel like for maybe our parents or grandparents even, how old are you, mom and dad? I don't know. But I feel like Cheech and Chong was their template for what it means to be a stoner comedy film. For us, I feel like our generation was Harold and Kumar, the wacky stoner duo.
Which to this day, I have never been to an actual White Castle.
Same thing with us. We're a couple of PA kids originally, and you had to drive to Cherry Hill, New Jersey in order to get some delicious White Castle.
Have you been?
To Cherry Hill or
To
White Castle?
I've been to Cherry Hill.
No, I have not. I've never been to
Should-
White Castle.
You know what? Maybe we'll put that on the roster for this year.
Scooby road
Scooby's
trip.
Take White Castle.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Scoobs. Thanks for checking out our Scooby foursome for our favorite stoner films. Obviously, make sure to leave your favorite stoner films in the comments below.
And like, subscribe. Hey! Tried to do it like Andre.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Hit that bell for alerts so you don't miss another episode of us. And, of course, happy 420!
420! Oh, if you couldn't tell from this episode, we haven't edited it yet. We don't know how much of a hot mess is going to come out, but we do indeed celebrate this holiday.
Yeah.
All right, gang. Until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex. Stay groovy, Scooby.